Another tenured East Tennessee State University professor could face consequences after an internal investigation found that he crossed the line with a student. We begin with breaking news at 6. I'm Sarah Diamond.
And I'm Josh Smith. Good evening again. Nate Morbido discovered the investigation found the assistant chair of the accountancy department created a hostile environment and retaliated against a student, a woman he started dating while he was in class.
This 26-page investigative report recommends Dr. Anthony Messino be held accountable for violating the university's discrimination and harassment policy. Tonight, Dr. Messino, who has no previous discipline and makes at least $92,000 a year, according to ETSU records, remains a faculty member. He has 10 days to appeal the findings.
I think she was clearly reacting out of scorn.
A bad breakup. That's what attorney Don Spurrell says prompted a student to file a harassment complaint against her former professor, his client.
They were talking marriage. They were in love.
A man she dated for roughly a year. The relationship officially beginning, he says, only after she finished her exams in his class.
He permitted himself to fall in love with someone who pursued him.
ETSU's investigation found not only did the two start dating earlier than that, during and after their relationship, Dr. Messino repeatedly shared personally identifiable, private and defamatory information about her with fellow students, faculty, and staff, conducting a pattern of retaliation and creating a hostile, intimidating, and offensive environment.
There's a power dynamic that changes here.
Speaking in general terms, an ETSU spokesperson says not only does university policy prohibit consensual relationships between someone with authority over another,
it is problematic. It can be unfair.
ETSU does not tolerate harassment.
Those are behaviors that go against the mission of the institution. They go against our values.
But another one of Dr. Messino's former students says he's not that type of man.
It was just very respectful.
ETSU senior Kelsey Blevins says she and Dr. Messino went on a handful of dates earlier this year after he broke up with the other former student, a relationship that ended in February after he called the police and filed this trespassing complaint against his ex-girlfriend. Blevins is listed as a witness.
I said, then why are you here if you're afraid of him? And she just looked at me and said that she was going to beat me.
That ex-girlfriend is the one who filed this university harassment complaint against Dr. Messino just days later.
Now, if she's being harassed, why is she barging into his home after they have broken up?
Dr. Messino's attorney questions the timing of the complaint and the credibility of ETSU's investigation.
This investigation starts out as an inappropriate sexual relationship, that he is, harassing her sexually. And then it just gently morphs over into whatever they can find. In the end, they have to find something, so they find hostile environment.
Spurrell says Dr. Messino made his supervisors aware after he called the police on his ex-girlfriend, a relationship that he says ended after she cheated on him. Both Dr. Messino and the student in question have taken out orders of protection against each other. She filed hers first at ETSU's urging, according to court records. ETSU's president will determine if discipline is warranted. Dr. Messino's attorney says the professor's already been punished enough and just wants this resolved.